So the next thing we're going to look at, the euro dollar. And you can also, Raphael, see these are structure points that we have been pinpointing it over time and over the years, and they remain constant. They don't change because they are the result of human behavior and result of people buying and selling. And you would see that the price structure always respects these price points. So even though we had a short covering rally on Friday and the market started screaming all the way to the upside, Rafael, you see where it stopped? It stopped at the 143.33, which is our structural point. And this is again it should add to your confidence level, Raphael, that these structural points do work. The market respects them, and the trick is to learn how to identify them and how to gauge their strength. Okay? So for the time being, just take it as a valid, solid value. And we have closed the week now off that 143.37 by and closed about 30 pips away. So this again makes our trading decision extremely easy. We are not, since we are so close to our structure point, we're only 30 pips away from my structure long. The 143.37 is going to be my long entry, my structure long, and my stop. And right now my job is to identify a point of entry where I can take it short, because this is how we plan. We want to take long and short. And in order to find the short entry, I will go into the intraday chart and try to identify where a possibility I can go short. And as you can see from last week, this is the 143. Let me show it so clear. This is the 143.37 from last week. This is all what we did on Friday in the New York session. Just poked our head above the 143 and just rolled over and literally fizzled down. That adds to a great deal of confidence, and therefore if you see it like this and you understand what I have just said, you know it would make sense to you now. Why should you buy it anywhere over here if it's going to do this? I will buy it only if it gets above the 143.37, because that would indicate continuation, that should continue to go up. So we're not going to waste time and buy it unless it goes above the 143.37, and that's going to be our long entry and structure long. If you look at the intraday chart, again the trend is up. It's continuing all the way to the upside. We have nothing over here that gives us any sell signal. The closest sell signal, if you want to be scalping, if you will, we can go short below around 142.50, just to be on the preemptive side. But it's a low risk, it's a low probability trade, not a low risk. It's a low probability trade, because I have such a strong momentum to the upside. My bias is positive for the euro. So I want to be selective where I short the euro. If my bias is to the upside, I want to be selective where I'm going to go short. So therefore, I would prefer, if we go short below that structure point, which is the 142.16. But if somebody wants to be aggressive, he can go short from 50, but you keep in mind this is it's a low probability trade. All right. So what I would suggest is this: we are going to be buying the euro at 143.37, okay, and my structure long is now the 143.37, and my long stop is going to be the 143.37. My short is going to be the 142.50. My structure short is the 142.16, which is this structure point over here, and you can see it also matching on the intraday chart. That's how we trade. And if I go short at 142.50, I'm going to place my stop above the market side, which is the 142.95. So my long point is my structure long, and it is my stop. My short entry is 42.50. My structure short is 142.16, and my stop on the short position is 142.95. I'm risking about 45 pips on that trade. And this is the euro dollar. Buying at 143.37, the structure long is 143.37, and the stop is 143.37. On the short side, we're going to go short below 142.50. My structure short is 142.16, and my stop is 142.95. So I'm risking about 45 pips on the trade. Okay, this is the euro dollar. Anybody has any question on the euro dollar, guys?